What's up, guys? Good morning. So today a short video about a charting platform that might be interesting for some of you guys that follow me. It's a charting software that you can use and you can trade through for different markets. So you can trade futures, indices, metals, but you trade the real market instead of the CFD via a broker that uses their own data feed, which aren't really that reliable all the time. This charting platform actually is really reliable. It's really stable, and it really allows you to trade futures, which you can't trade with a MT4 broker. And because you trade these futures, you trade a centralized markets and you have reliable data. Because you are in my channel, in my group for CDFX trading, you get a very big ass discount and extra options. So if you are into trading different markets like futures, indices, bonds, whatever it is, this video is for you. The topics of today's video is what is it? The platform, so I'm going to show you everything inside the platform, ProRealTime versus MetaTrader 4, and a huge discount because you guys are part of CDFX trading. So what is ProRealTime? It's a charting software. Just like MT4, it is a charting software. However, MetaTrader 4 hasn't developed at all, and the guys behind ProRealTime, they are always looking for better charting software. So they're always improving things. They listen to their clients, and if they say like, oh, hey, might it be smart if you do this or this? Can we have this option? Then they will think about it, and if they hear it more often, they will just implement it. So it's really a community where you can just ask like, hey, can you think about this in your charting software? And they will listen to it. And that's one of the big benefits of ProRealTime. Another thing is that it's very customizable. And when I mean very, it's like 10 times more customizable than MetaTrader. And I know some of you guys like MetaTrader because it's easy to use. But I also know a lot of people that want to change things inside the platform to fit their needs, and that just can't be done. And with ProRealTime, you can change so many things. You can customize it exactly to how you want it. So that's quite a big benefit, especially if you're an active trader. Also a huge amount of markets. You can trade so many markets with ProRealTime. If you're trading indices with an MT4 broker, you're trading a CFD. And this is not really buying the instrument. You just, if you're trading currency, so if you're trading Forex, you just get a spot contract. And it's kind of the same with if you trade CFDs through an MT4 broker. You really don't trade the exact instrument underneath it, because then you need to be trading the future of it. So with ProRealTime, you're actually trading a stock. You can trade stocks, indices, bonds, futures in these markets. And that's way different from what you do with MT4. With MT4, with most brokers, you can't trade stocks. And if you can, you're trading the CFD version and not the real stock. And trading a real stock comes with numerous of benefits. For example, it's way more safe and way more reliable, and you actually own the stock. And it's usually more cost efficient, but that does depend on the broker. So that's ProRealTime. It's a really nice, stable charting software. So let's give you guys a bit of an insight into this platform. So this is the platform, and as you can see, it does look a bit different from MT4. This is in Dutch because I'm Dutch, and they do offer this platform in Dutch. They also offer it in different languages, English, of course, but it depends on what you want. And as you can see, these are just Forex charts. And you can really customize it all. If you want volume, you get volume on, same as MT4. But you can customize way more than this. You can, of course, make it bigger, change all the candle colors, everything. But if you take a look to the left, you can see there are way more things you can trade. And if you just, for example, type in here S&P, you get the index, but you can also get the future markets, and you can just trade those as well. So you really trade the underlying thing. And if you look at here, for example, Euro stocks, the Bund, everything is in there. And then of course you spot Forex. But there's so much more things that you can trade here, and you actually trade the instrument. So not against your broker, the broker prices. This is a reliable data feed from the stock exchange. If you trade these things, if you trade the futures for any market, any instrument in here. So that's really, really nice. And like I said, you can customize it all. You can draw lines, indicators, everything can be on there. You can also change how this is going to look. So where you want the chart, maybe you want multiple charts here, then you can just make these windows smaller, bigger. It's all up to you. Of course, time frames can be changed, symbols, Fibonacci, indicators, everything is in there. If you go to performance, you can get a performance graph. And of course, we also have the order book. So if you pick, for example, Eurobund, and you pick the futures, and you want to be trading the Bund, then you can simply put the Bund there. And then if you're trading smaller time frames, this is the order book, guys. You can just see where the bids are resting, where the limits are. So that's something you don't have in Forex, but because if you trade futures, it's a centralized market, you can use this to your advantage. And of course, there are other things you can use for shorter term trading. So that's a bit about the platform. If you like the platform, their YouTube channel has a lot of videos about the platform, what you can do with it. So if you like it, I really recommend to watch this. I do like the platform. I do like the team behind it. I've spoken to them on the phone, via email. They are very nice and very, very helpful, way different than MT4. That's why I like them. And they were like, can you talk a bit about our platform? So I tested it out, and it's just so stable, so easy to use, reliable. So that's why I put this in here. So let's go back to the presentation. So yeah, like I said, if you want more insights into this, because I have been using the platform, but I'm still a bit of a beginner with it. So if you want to know more about it, go to the YouTube. You can ask questions on their website, which I will get into later. So let's dive into like the benefits and who's better in what. So first of all, better customer support definitely goes to ProRealTime. They have customer support in different languages. They respond very quickly. You can just call them, you can email them, you can chat with them, whatever you like. If you have a problem, you can do that. And with MT4, we know that the customer support isn't great. And usually you can't directly contact the platform with suggestions and those type of things. You have to do it via a broker, and then they're like, yeah, but we use MT4. With ProRealTime, you can just contact the platform and get help immediately. So ProRealTime definitely wins in this area. Massive amount of indicators is kind of the same. They offer a lot of indicators. They both do. You can also customize them. You can build your own in both platforms. So it's kind of the same there. Reliable automated backtesting, I would say ProRealTime wins. Of course, in MT4, you can do that as well with the strategy tester. But I found that ProRealTime's data is just way more reliable, because we all know if you do an automated backtest in MT4, you usually have problems with data and those type of things. ProRealTime, that's way less of an issue. And also, if you trade centralized markets through ProRealTime and you trade the actual future, then you actually have reliable data instead of a CFD that your broker is offering. So that also puts the odds in the favor of ProRealTime. Another thing, like I said before, reliable data, real data, ProRealTime wins there as well. Alerts, they both offer alerts. If you want an alert at a certain time, certain price, whatever you want, it's all possible in both platforms. Flexibility, ProRealTime, like I said, in terms of flexibility and customizability, ProRealTime wins. You can just customize so much. The team is very flexible. So if you're like, I want to quit with my subscription, you just send them a message and within a few days, everything is canceled and you don't have to pay anymore. It's all really nice and it's focused on the person. That's what I really like. It's not focused on like these gurus do, trying to sell a lot of courses. It's actually focused on the person. So they talk to you, they communicate with you. That's what I really like. Next to that, you get a detailed performance report, bit like my FX book, but a bit different. And it's just better and more in depth than you can get out of MetaTrader 4. So again, ProRealTime does win in these areas. And there's way more benefits to ProRealTime. They have so many good reviews in all types of different languages. The website is very clear about what they offer, what benefits you can experience. So like I said, because you're part of CDFX trading, you get a big discount compared to what you normally pay. First of all, they offer trial accounts. And normally you can have 2 weeks to try out the platform, but because you are part of my channel, you get 1 month. So 1 month, no strings attached. You can just test it out if you want to trade different markets. You get a demo account, so you can test things out with that, just to see if you like the platform. And that's it. So no strings attached. Just if you don't like it, you just stop using it, and that's all basically. So next to that, if you decide to get a license for them, they are a paid platform, but that's for most nice platforms. For stocks, futures, you have to pay. That's just how it is. It's only 10 euros if you use my discount link instead of 36 euros a month. So that's a big difference. And you can also, if you just want to quit with the platform, just send them a message and you can cancel it anyway. So that's just very nice to have. It's a big discount. In total, it's 630 euros of discount. So if you are interested in trading different markets, I highly recommend this. And next to that, you also get cheaper trades. So if you are with them, you pay a bit for the connection to the stock exchange and the centralized exchanges for futures, those type of things. But your trades are cheaper compared to someone that just normally signs up. So that's an extra bonus as well. Like I said, it's for trading stocks, futures, indices, non-CFD indices, metals. Basically everything is there. You can even trade just Forex through it. It's whatever you want. But if you're only trading Forex, I would say stick to MT4. No need to pay for a platform. But if you want to trade different markets, I think this is really great. So that's it, guys. That's a big discount. If you have questions, let me know. Send me an email or just ask me questions via Telegram. If you want more information about them, just go to YouTube and type in ProRealTime. They have a lot of videos there, and there you can just learn what they do, who they are, and what you can expect from the platform. See you next time.